Thanks you. Om तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. Every day we open our eyes and see a world in which there are so many things, and the things in our life that surround us are different, and we are a body through which we are processing via sensations all these things which surround us. And most of us never question who are we. Most people on the planet just live trying to make their body comfortable, their intellect pristine, like in a protective state, and their mind to be surrounded with pleasant things, and hoping that the environment pleasant will carry off into the mind and give you pleasant photos in the head, which is your mind. So we live in a world in which everyone is trying to be comfortable in terms of body, mind, and intellect, and is just trying to ensuring that each day you have more money, and money in itself uh, may be in our thoughts be related to that. If I have more money, I will be loved more, I will have more respect, I'll have more comfort, I'll have more achievements. But that's not the case. If that was the case, then billionaires would be perfect gentlemen, etc. And it's not like that. People with money, they are very insecure that the people with them are with them for their money. And it's not easy being with a person who is very rich. It's very difficult. They are going to be keeping the other person in a golden cage of conditions and always be very insecure and will always ask for more and more. Oh, you love me for who I am and not for my money or things. Because if friendship or relationship is pragmatical, then of course it's not love, because love is considered to be unconditional. And most people are looking for that unconditional love. And when they can't find it, the mind creates an illusion that if I had more money, or if I had more comfort, or if I had more sex, then we have. And we live in a world in which there are so many things, and all these things are different. And when we are living in this world with our focus that every day I have to make more money, I have to get more, I have to take more from life, slowly we become more and more afraid, because in this world of taking more and giving less, because that's what money is. You give something of less value and take more. That's how you get more money. There's no real morality, and there's no real higher picture, no higher vision of love, of God, of divine. It's just money and things. And these things are around you, and we think that at some point I can lose this money, I can lose this relationship. There's always this fear of the loss. And that is very valid, because anything that we have, we can lose. Anything that we have in the external world. Kings lost their kingdoms, people lost their championships and everything, people lost their relationships. Anything that you have in the external world can be lost. So we have these fears. And we have had previous lives, most of us, and we lost our lives. So the fear is even from there that, oh, we can lose. There's even a trauma called that I was born and I was traumatized when I had to step into this world. I was being very comfortable as a child in the stomach, and when I stepped out, I became very uncomfortable. It's called a trauma. There are lots of psychiatrists that trust and believe in that, and they try to cure. Our fears are always that whatever has happened in the past, which is in our memory, will happen in thoughts of the future, which is our projection. When we meditate, we focus on this very second by focusing on the breathing, by focusing on the symbols of God inside us. We are brought to the bubble cocoon of this very second. And at this very second, focusing on the symbol of God connects us with the divine in our thoughts, which is the brain. Once the thoughts are focused on any symbol of God or any form of God, because God is unconditional love, it also means there is no fear. Fear is there when there are conditions. Unconditional love, even focusing on that, opens our heart, which has been closed. So thoughts in the head of God opens our heart. The heart, which was born like a lotus, but closed because, oh, there is pain in the world and I have to close my heart to, as if we are in a, I would say, fort, and we live inside. Most people live in that fort comfortably, less pain, nothing can touch that fort, or the one which is inside the fort, or less things can touch it. But the quality of life that we came for is to have the ups and downs, feel them, and therefore the people who live in those forts are heavily depressed because the heart is closed. So there is no enjoyment in life, and then there is depression. The easy way out of this cycle of having the past memories affecting our thinking of the future projections and then creating panic and fear is to work at a ground level by trusting that when we open our eyes, what we see is the creation. And everything is created by the Creator, including myself, including my thoughts, including my consciousness, including that through which all the thoughts and everything is processed in my poor head. It's all from the Creator that we are calling God. We focus on a form of God whose qualities we associate with the divine. It can be Shiva, Rama, Jesus, any thing or any symbol that associates in our mind with divine love activates divinity attributes in our head, opening our heart. So once we think of God, the fears leave us, because fears are what? Things that happened in the past or may not have happened in the past. And our panic is, oh, this will happen in the future. When our mind is focused on anything divine in the head, we become fearless because God is unconditional love. The heart opens, and all the fort and all the walls that we have placed around our intellect and our heart that I shouldn't be hurt, fall away. The heart is shining like a lotus. And with the heart shining like a lotus, we are focused on this very second. And what does a lotus of gold do? It spreads, it gives. So when we are giving, we are fearless. For anyone who has panic attacks, you have to learn to give to charity, first and foremost. And it can be money, it can be prayers, it can be thoughts, it can be action. When we do acts of charity on the planet, we immediately get a sense, I was born in this planet to give and help others, and that mission I'm accomplishing. So once we have that core thought that I am fulfilling my mandate on this planet, my response by spreading love, by giving to charity in thoughts, actions, prayers, whatever we give, we give. So when we are giving, immediately our fears recede because we are now touched by the divinity we are fulfilling. The only fear that we should have, and I've said it, is the fear that I was born on this planet and lived only for my comfort, my intellect, my thoughts. Then we feel like beggars. Oh, why did I made a wrong turn? I spent all my time on the planet just thinking of the comfort of the body, how to make more money, how to have more sex, how to get more respect from the other people around me. Three main things. But when the heart is open, because in our thoughts we place at the center of forehead thoughts of God, and this is common to Hinduism, it's the path from Gita, focusing on the third eye in the center of the forehead. So when our biological eyes are closed, the third eye opens. It opens of intuition in the third, in the center of the forehead, the sixth chakra. And let that third eye drop down and look at the heart and let all the senses which are always flowing out go with the third eye's glare, focus deep to our heart. So all our senses of taste, smell, touch, hearing, and of course the third eye seeing are focused deep inside into our heart. And deep in our heart, our true, our real energy opens like a lotus. And the lotus radiates love, light, and laughter in all directions because that's what who we are. Those are the attributes of our golden soul. We are born not to take but to give. The fears are born that are in reality born out of the fear that I came to this planet and I did not give more. Now, giving, you promise to give to charity, money, to the poor people, acts of love, to the all others who need help. We give prayers, we donate our prayers. That's the least. And once we start to donate prayers, knowing that we are fulfilling our obligation on the planet to our ancestors, to our parents, to our teachers, to all the society, and to the Creator God, we have gratitude. Then all fears leave us because we are giving. Our fears make us closed and ask more for money from the planet, more love. I need this because I don't have enough. I don't have enough. When we are giving, even if you give $1, you will feel like a millionaire. When you give a prayer, you will feel the abundance of the heart. But the panics and the fears are born out of not giving to the planet or to the universe enough and not having faith that we are all part of the same God, the same divinity which is in the heart of everything, which is illusory around us. And in every second and in every person is also in me. And God can never hurt God because we are the same organism. There's nothing to be fearful about. And in giving, you will let go of your fears that is making us into cowards. Just give. Fearlessly give whatever you can give. Love, light, and laughter from your heart. Bless everything and everyone that you're scared of, or to all your panics. See them and fears. See them as having personalities and give to them love, light, and laughter from your heart. You can do it with just closing your eyes. All the senses are directed to the center of the heart. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Opening the heart and radiating Om Namo Shiva to all ancestors. Om Namo Shiva. To all parents. Om Namo Shivaya. To all teachers, Om Namo Shivaya. Om, the lotus opens fully. Namo, you are radiating. Shiva, you dissolve. Om Namo Shivaya. To all the societies and everything that has surrounded you. All that you thought was good and bad has got the same golden heart. So there's no good and bad. Those are just judgment calls. And any panic, any fear, any thought that creates in you the need to take, you turn it around by giving to that thought love. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. You reconcile yourself that even the thoughts, everything that you have and you don't have, is from the Creator for your and mine spiritual growth. And our job is to give, give, give. When we do not give enough, then only the fears can take place in our heart. So just give. And the more we give, the more fearless we become. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Radiating gratitude to the Lord, to Jesus, to Mother Mary, knowing to Shiva, to Ram, Krishna, to Buddha, Allah, radiating gratitude from our hearts, becoming one with them and imbibing the attributes of being fearless, blessing all our fears. And even if we are poor, if our heart is open, we'll feel abundance. Even if we are lonely, if our heart is open and we are praying for others and praying, we will feel connected to the universe, to angels, to gods. Even if everyone is not respecting us, your heart is open, you will have self-respect. We won't need the respect or love from others. Our job is just to give, and in that you will discover or already discovering fearlessness, abundance, connectivity, connected to God, to the divine, and all our illusory needs. I want more money, I want more sex, I want more respect, are driven away. And this is the ultimate clarity. The center of the lotus of your heart. Give. Oh, love, light, and laughter. Spread it around. Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Spreading love, light, and laughter. Satchitanand to all the ancestors. Satchitanand means existence, truth, bliss. And it also becomes love, light, and laughter. Spreading to all ancestors, spreading to all your parents, throughout all lives, throughout to all the male energy, female energy, to the earth and sun. Om Namo Shivaya. Giving endlessly. Om Namo Shivaya. Giving to all the teachers who hurt us and made us spiritual. Om Namo Shivaya. Giving to all the fears and all the good thoughts and bad thoughts and all good memories and everything that you thought didn't work out. Sending gratitude to everything that has been a part of us unconditionally, so that we go beyond judgment of good and bad, seeing everything from the same Creator. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Sending gratitude of love, light, and laughter to the Creator for everything that has happened, everything that can happen, everything that will happen, everything that has not happened. Going beyond fears of the future. Connecting to God and becoming totally fearless. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo. Sending Om Namo Shivaya or any prayer to the source of fear will make the fears at the very least manageable. Om Namo Shivaya Shadi. Om Namo Shivaya Paras. Om Namo Shivaya Luba. Om Namo Shivaya Jit. Om Namo Shivaya Rina. Om Namo Shivaya. 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 Om Shanti, 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 Shanti. Keep on giving love, light, and laughter from your heart. Keep on giving to charity. Keep on giving in your thoughts, and you automatically are blessing yourself with fearlessness. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Hari Om.